All right, chapter 1085. If you don't want to see panels from this upcoming manga, if you don't want to get spoiled, you know what to do.
Get the fuck out of here!
All right, One Piece chapter 1085. Let's get it. The death of Nefertari Cobra. You're about to get got, Cobra. That's your ass, boy. Let's go. Let's start off with the cover page. It shows Frankie right there encouraging some baby sea turtles to go live life. He's like, get the fuck on. Let's go, guys. He's fucking there crying and shit. Fucking love it. You know, and honestly, when it comes to the cover stories and shit, it's been a lot of animals. Not the color spreads, but the cover stories have been a lot of animals. Chapter 1079 had Luffy and the lion. Chapter 1080, Kamamatsu and Hiyori. Kamamatsu the frog. Fucking love that dude. He's a fucking gangster. You feel me? You got Chopper in 1082, reindeer. And you got Dolphin the bird, 1083. So, a lot of animals coming in. Get to the damn fucking good shit, though. It starts off with Cobra losing his fucking mind. He's looking up at Emu, and Emu is talking in the third person. She's like, well, she or he, I don't know. Is it? It's not confirmed yet if Emu is a fucking guy or a chick. I'm gonna refer to Emu as a she from this fucking video until we confirm it's a guy. You feel me? All right, let's go. But she's like, you know, talking in the third person, and this is how she sounds. She's like, Emu's got a fucking question for you, bro. That's what she's telling Cobra. She's like, I got some fucking questions for you. You got some, you know what I mean? And Cobra's like, who are you? Like, I've heard that name Emu before. You know, one of the first 20 was called that. Now, this implies that Emu could have been one of the 20 kings, or it could imply that the name Emu was passed down by one of them. Who knows? But that's what he tells her. He's like, I've heard that fucking name before. And, you know, I'm going to basically paraphrase what Emu tells her. She's like, I'm not going to fucking answer that bitch ass question, bro. Chill. I'm not going to answer that shit. Fuck that. Fuck that question. I don't need to answer you, bro. I don't need to answer your fucking goofy ass. But Emu does address his question about the Will of D, however. Well, kind of. She tells him that the initial has been popping up more frequently, but those who carry it don't know its true meaning. And then she starts talking shit about Lily, you know what I mean? She's like, all this shit because of this fucking goofy ass bitch, man. Fucking goofy ass fucking broad. She's sitting there talking shit. Just like it's all fucking her fault. I'm paraphrasing again, but that's what I took it as. She's like sitting there like, that fucking goofy ass fucking broad. You know, Emu, she talks about like a grave blunder that she made 800 years ago. She talks about a grave blunder, you know, and a blunder means like a stupid mistake. She's sitting there talking about Lily like that fucking broad made that fucking goofy ass mistake, man. Fucking fucked up all our plans and shit. Now, what mistake could that have been? Who the fuck knows? Could it involve Joy Boy by any chance? You know, my opinion is, yeah, no fucking shit has to involve Joy Boy. But she's sitting there talking shit, and she's also talking about some scholars investigating the so-called Void Century, which is undoubtedly the scholars at Oharu. But I love the way she words it, like this so-called Void Century, like she's kind of mocking it in a way, like that's what you guys fucking call it, type shit, you know? The way I read it, she's like, this so-called Void Century, fuck out of here with that shit. And Emu says that whatever mistake Lily made 800 years ago is the reason why the poneglyphs are scattered all over the fucking world, making Lily one of the most important fucking One Piece characters in the fucking game. Right now, Oda in a couple chapters has made Lily fucking like top-notch fucking important. The significance of this fucking broad has just increased tenfold. And Emu says the release of the poneglyphs was the worst possible outcome, and she wonders if it was by mistake or if it was deliberate. By the gods, it can't be by mistake, you know. Definitely not by fucking mistake. And then right as she says that, the five Goros say get ready to blick off on Cobra. You usually just see them all five just reach out for their blickies, you know what I mean? They're about to get popping. Emu asked Cobra. She asked him a rhetorical question. Because it seems like she already knows, but she's like, why did you only refer to her as Queen Lily Nefertari? Like, why didn't you give us her whole fucking name? You know, sounds like a very rhetorical question. She already knew the name, but she was like, tell me her fucking name, bro. Tell me her fucking name, bro. Let's get it. What's her whole name, bro? Before my fucking goons out here pop off at you. And Cobra knows that Emu knows this. He knows that she knows that he knows that she knows type shit. You know?
Do you know?
I don't know. And that boy Cobra, he's right there and he's like, fuck, they got me. I'm fucking donezo. These boys got me. He even asked one of the Goras, say like, yo, there's no way I leave this bitch alive, huh? And Gora says like, nah, bruh. You know what fucking time it is. Your ass was grass the moment you saw Emu, bruh. Your ass is done. You should have never seen Emu. Now you gotta go. And that's when they show Sabo right there, hiding behind the wall, and he's listening to fucking the whole conversation. That boy's getting busy in that castle. He's out there doing his fucking thing. He's out here spying and shit. He's out here doing the whole thing. Secret agent type shit. Good shit, Sabo. Bam, that's when Cobra says her full name. Well, not the full name, but D. Lily. And Emu attacks Cobra. And pause for a second. This is where the fucking story goes bonkers to me. Like, this is where I lose my motherfucking shit. She attacks him what looks like a fucking shadow arrow. And more thoughts on this at the end, you know, when I wrap this bitch up. More thoughts on that. And that's when Sabo steps in. She's like,
where the fuck did he come from?
Bam! The girls say what looks like transform into some fucking giant fucking shadow creatures or some shit. Or like this is their silhouette. Like these motherfuckers, look at this guy right here, bruh. This motherfucker's ginormous, just crawling up on shit. Cobra's all fucked up from the attack. He asked Sabo if he's Luffy's brother. And Sabo's like, you know Luffy? Oh, that's what's up. I love the little smile. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Shit's going down, bro. What the fuck he smiling about? That's when he grabs Cobra and he tries to get the fuck up out of there. Pew! Gotta go. But this fucking panel, man, I swear to God, this panel got me fucking hyped, bro. Yeesh. Emo in the back looking like a fucking demon. I know the whole One Piece community is gonna dissect this fucking panel and shit. Facts. The whole fucking One Piece community is probably fucking dissecting every panel that has a damn shadow in it. I swear to God. You know, as Cobra and Sabo are trying to get the fuck out of there and they're getting attacked and shit. Cobra tells Sabo like, hey yo, I'm done, bro. You gotta leave me behind. I'm a goner. I'm about to get got. I'm a goner. Tells him like, hey, I need you to leave a message to Luffy and Vivi. And you need to tell them that we are of the D clan as well. And Sabo's like, the D clan? That sounds familiar. What does that mean?
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
And you know, they show a quick flashback of Sabo, Ace, and Luffy talking about it as well when they were kids and shit. Since Ace and Luffy have that in their initials, Sabo was always wondering like, hey, why you guys have that shit? And that's when Ace tells him like, you can have the D as well. And that's when he calls him Sad Bo. Sad Bo. I know this is gonna make people go fucking crazy too. Sad Bo, opposite of Joy Boy. Oda knows what he's doing with this shit. I promise you he does. He just like says small shit and he knows we're gonna lose our fucking minds. He just says shit and he knows we're gonna lose our fucking minds, man, I swear. And bam, another shadow arrow fucking attacks. It hits Cobra. Pap! And then bam, he just stands there and Sabo's fucking bolting. He's dipping. He's like, oh shit. He starts to recite the letter that Lily wrote 800 years ago. But you can't see much of it. You can't really see what he says because the roar of the Gorosei kind of blocks it. And Sabo gets the fuck out of there. But during all of this, check this shit out. During all of this, the Gorosei spots somebody through a peephole. And what do you know? It's that goofy ass boy Wapple. And Wapple's like, oh, fuck, they saw me. Like, he's sitting there looking through the peephole. He saw a whole fucking thing. He saw fucking Cobra get killed. And more thoughts on Wapple at the end as well, but dips. Pew, gotta go, too. He's fucking out of there. He knows what's about to happen to his ass, too. He's a marked man as well. He's like, oh, fuck, they're gonna kill my fucking ass. And then they show a panel of the council, and they get a word that Cobra and Wapple will not be attending the rest of the meeting. You know, some of the council members just fucking laugh, like, Cobra might be drained from that speech he did earlier. Oh, goofy ass boy. They even show Sarah Hoshi and shit, and she's like sitting there wondering. It's like, fuck, I wanted to say goodbye to Vivi. And then it cuts to Vivi, and she's captured by CP0. And she's sitting there fucking pissed. She's sitting there pissed off.
You better fucking untie me, bro.
Abra and Califor right there talking shit, you know, doing what they do, talking shit. And that's when Vivi asked them if Shirahoshi's alright. They tell her she's alright, nothing fucking happened. Then they tell her all the shit that happened earlier in that day, you know, about Leo and Sai fucking up the Celestial Dragon in the last chapter. They also tell her that Fujitora and Ryokuju get into an argument because Fujitora's actions helped the Revolutionary Army free some slaves. Of course, I like Fujitora, man. He's dope. He's one of my favorite ones. And then they show Vivi, and she's sitting there. She's like, man, how the fuck do I escape? She's sitting there thinking of, like, how she can escape these fucking bastards. And then they show a panel, and she hears somebody coming. And bam! Wapple busts through the fucking wall like that goddamn Kool-Aid man or some shit. Vivi sees her opportunity right there. She just grabs on. And then Wapple and Vivi, they get the motherfuck out of there. Wapple is just fucking going through these goddamn walls like they're fucking graham crackers and shit. That boy's just chomping. That boy, he got the fucking holy fuck out of there. I swear to God, that boy, you ain't gonna catch that motherfucker. He's gone, bro. He got the message. I gotta go. I like how they show the last panel and they show his fucking wife just flipping out and shit. She's like, why the fuck you running off with her for? I love it, and that's how the chapter ends, yo. Final thoughts. This chapter was fucking dope as shit. It was dope. Like, I know this chapter is gonna send the One Piece community into a fucking frenzy. That's number one. The whole emu thing, the whole emu attacks and all that shit, it's got people going fucking crazy. And I'm like, I've been on the Discord a lot, seen a lot of discussions and shit. A lot of people like they're not really buying this whole shadow bullshit. Like, a lot of people are like talking about like Emu's attacks was an ink, like it looks a lot like it's like ink, you know, especially like this whole theory about like Emu being the shape of a paintbrush or some shit like that. It's going fucking crazy. People are going wild with these fucking theories, yo. People are going fucking wild with this shit. There's even that theory of like Emu still being Lily, but like this is Lily's fucking split personality or some shit. Like basically like Emu is to Lily what Hakuba is to Cavendish. Those fucking attacks were crazy. And not to mention the Gorosei, like were they ink? Were they shadows? If the shadow thing was Emu's fucking powers, how the fuck were the Gorosei turned into fucking shadows? Like, could her ability affect other people type shit? Who knows? Who fucking knows? Who knows? The Gorosei, they look fucking ginormous fucking creatures, man. We're definitely going to see more when Jay Garcia pops up at Egghead. I don't want to get too crazy. There's going to be crazy ass fucking theories. But last thing I want to talk about is Wapple. Now here's the crazy one I seen on Discord. A lot of people think that Wapple, like, people are like, where the fuck is Wapple going to go? Where is he going to take Vivi? A lot of people think he's going to go fucking straight to Cross Guild. Because we don't know what the fuck he heard in the meeting. Like, we know he saw Cobra die. He pretty much saw Emu. But what did he hear? Did he hear anything about the poneglyphs? Did he hear anything about any of that shit? Honestly, Cross Guild seems like an ideal place to end up. You know, it sounds like an ideal place to end up. Like, if they really want to go to the One Piece, they're going to need information about the poneglyphs. I can't see any of those fucking guys taking a poneglyph from one of the Yonko. They gonna need some type of fucking help. Maybe what fucking Wapple heard could help them find. This chapter was pure hype, man, with that fucking attack. That fucking little ink arrow or shadow arrow that Emu did was wild shit, guys. That's my little breakdown of this chapter, you know. Catch Me Smoking is the next one. Let's go.